Word. Hmm? Oh, got it. I see. I see. Yo, what's up, Adam? How's it going? Just giving a second while we get it fired up. Man, you know, I'm still kind of tired from NXL Lonestar. It was a long, hot weekend, man. Hang on, let me bring this up and turn this down a little bit. There we go. What's up, Rob? Yo, Aaron, I don't know what is up with that ref's legs, though. That was wild. Like, I think the worst one I got was like, I don't know. I got a couple on my shoulder and my arm right there. Those are like the worst ones I got, though. Like, were they shooting that ref from point blank or what was going on there? Like, that was absolutely insane, though. Like, I've had a paintball bruise like that maybe like one time, you know? But in general, nothing ever that crazy. That was out of control. Like, I still can't believe that. That was that was next level. If I was looking like that, I don't know if I'd be doing this. I'd be very worried for my health if that's what I was looking like. Wait, what? I need to change my video resolution. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. It was where is my OBS? It was this.
What field did you rep?
Die and then the 7. The 7 man.
Bro, I gotta get. Oh
yeah, my whole body is caked.
Oh my gosh, dude. Do you care if I post this to my story? What field did you rep?
Die and then the 7. The 7 man.
Bro, I gotta get. Oh
yeah, my whole body is caked.
Oh my gosh, dude. Do you care if I post this to my story? What field did you rep?
Die and then the.
Oh man, yep, I guess. I don't know what he needs, but that did not look good. If I was looking like that, yo, what's up, hostility? Going well. I was just saying a little bit tired still from last weekend. You know, it's hot. Long week. It's just like a marathon, you know? It's like a trying to hang in out there, drink as much water as possible, electrolytes, all that stuff. Like it was a crazy weekend. They're just so long. They're just so long. And now World Cup is going to be essentially 5 days. Audio's cutting out. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Everything looks kosher, so I don't know what that would be. I meant to change the settings on here too. All good, all good. Oof, yeah, I feel that. Dang it, Spectrum. But I mean, overall, is a pretty good weekend. But yeah, it's just an absolute marathon out there. Um, trying not to pass out. You know, stay with it. It was hot. I knew it'd be hot too, but it wasn't even like crazy hot, if that makes sense. Like it was hot, but it wasn't like out of control hot. Like it wasn't hotter than I would think it would be. Like it was just regular Texas hot. And like I said, I've mentioned before, it's the coolest summer we've had and since I've lived in Texas, I think. Um let's see if next week we're going to cool down at all any. What's this weekend looking like? Still 90s. Next Wednesday it goes to 82. I like that. If we're in the 80s, I'll be super happy. Right, Steve, for sure. Yeah, it wasn't that crazy Texas heat, but it was still warm. I don't know. I mean, Ohio was really hot too, though. But Ohio was just max humidity, so it was hard to tell. I was super gassed at both. Like both of them really took it out of me. They were both marathons for sure to try to make through and keep up with the hydration. It's like its own mini game of keeping up with hydration. Right, Aaron. I want just nice acceptable weather. Like not walk outside and start sweating. But soon. But soon. Oh yeah, what's the I think we have glow ball on Saturday night. So hopefully start to get down into the 70s. That would be lovely. Yeah, any break from the hot would be great. Hang on. Speaking of which, let me turn this fan on real quick, and then we'll start looking at some clips. Okay, word. So let's see what we got here. Where'd my OBS go? Boom. Okay. So I'm finally streaming off of my Mac so we can look at clips a little bit better. So this is from Fit versus X Factor when Scott got the penalty and then Xavi ultimately got the major and they lost the swing point, ultimately costing them the match. But so we can watch this, and it's a little bit of my footage, and then I pan to look at X Factor side to see if they're going to run down. So I took the Go Sports angle to like piece it all together, but you can watch. All right, let's see. Oh, it's lagging. Hang on. I need to turn the stream off of 4K probably, but how angry do we make it? Kind of angry. Yeah, I was wondering what playback would be like with this. I wondered what the playback in DaVinci would be while streaming. So not shot. And then there's that one little tiny moment where I'm not close on him or Ghost Sports isn't close on him, but you can see he didn't get shot in my clip. And then here's Ghost Sports clip. And you can see
with Mason and Seabaugh. One drops early for X Factor.
he doesn't get shot anywhere in either of these two clips. And there's only that 1 millisecond where it's neither one's up close. So we got a minor. The ref gave me a minor for nothing.
Only with 30.
So you can see the ref called him for the paint on the star here, on the star in his jersey, and so like we can zoom in and stuff too and look, but like from what I could tell, I mean, yeah, it does come down to you need the pit crew to do a better job and get all of the old paint off, but from what I can tell, that paint was from this clip right here, where Archie bunkers him and gives him a couple. So you can see that the paint right here in this clip is exactly in that same spot from the previous clip where the ref called him out, which is super frustrating. So this blows open the whole snake side, and then ultimately Chavi gets the penalty. But that ref pulled him on nothing. Because yeah, you can see the paint is right there, and then so he's looking at it. Look, he's looking at the same spot. And then my clip here, you can see that it's just that exact same. So I mean, yes, the pit crew definitely needs to be better at wiping that off, but like, come on, man, that's a big situation. And I didn't do the math, but that could ultimately have been the bye, so they wouldn't have had to play Uprising and would have got to move on later. But I didn't do the math between the Russians and Impact and all that. But that has major consequences within the tournament. So that was a super bad call by 24 there, the start box ref. And here's Chavi. Here's Chavi's major, which was obviously definitely a major. But watch this ref back here that's right next to him, because I guess he was looking at Fuzz running through. And so Chavi 1, 2, 3. So you can see him watching Fuzz, and then he'll signal Fuzz out. So he calls Fuzz out, and then he's able, while looking at Fuzz, I don't know if he's got crazy peripheral vision or what, but he's able to call out Chavi. Maybe they're radioing it in. He's able to see that somehow miraculously, but like, I feel like you should see this first one on his wrist that's like spraying off right in front of him. Dang, your joggers were? Man. But, you know, none of this happens if Scott's alive and Trenton's not pulled, because they still have the snake side, so then that's a lot more guns to prevent the rundown. Color paint, thick filling. But then I have this clip. This was Wild Side versus BR Factory. This was their third point. So I was just trying to film some clips. And I got this one. So watch the guy in front here. You watch his back, and you don't, I mean, you see paint coming in, but it's super high. So nothing. No hits, nothing at all. And here's number 24 again, coming in, finding old hits. Another ghost minor. Like, dude. I don't know. I don't know who ref number 24 is, but he was pretty awful. So, yeah, there's like no hits on him at all. You can watch full thing. Yep. So, I mean, consistently, this ref has been very poor from what I saw this last weekend. But, you know, I mean, obviously there's nothing you can do, but like, oof. Yeah, it's true, some brains. Yeah, you always get them, but like, man, those are like major turning points, especially the one with Fit, because like I said, that could have potentially been the bye. If they had that X Factor game, if they had won that by 1 point, like I said, I didn't do the math, but that could have been the bye in that situation, which is huge. So there's Chavi, and then I knew it was gonna be a fun weekend when this was on Friday. And Seabass comes up and shoots him. This was like one of the first clips I posted. And then Smotrop shoots him in the barrel. And he switches over. Keeps it going. And then ultimately he shoots Smotrop in the 1v1. Which, in that game, it was a 6-0 game. Sea Dogs beat him 6-0. But, yeah, just wild. Right, some brains. Very true. Different era for sure. Yeah, I love seeing hits inside the pods being called. But yeah, I mean, consistent cases with this ref of poor officiating. I mean, yeah, between these two, like, I really doubt, like, we can look in this moment here, we can zoom. Nope, we're on the wrong video clip. All right, we can zoom. So in this fraction of a second, I mean, you could tell from the clips together, though, that there was no paint actually coming in at them. So we can just zoom. Bring it over. Yeah, no flinching method on that. You know, even in that situation, you'd still be able to see it spraying off. So, yep, ref number 24. Please get good, because good Lord, that is some very poor officiating. Like that's two minors with old paint, and like I said, that's on the pit crew for sure. But man, I can tell an old hit real quick when I see it too. I don't know, but I've mentioned before that I've spent more time actually standing on the sideline, essentially reffing myself, like, because I'm watching for hits, because I want to know for the videos later, like, did someone get hit there or something. So I've spent more time watching and looking for hits while on the sidelines than any ref probably ever has. And I do have the benefit of playback when I get home, slow-mo playback, which helps a lot, which is like crazy important in paintball because everything happens so fast. But that's just not cool, man. I don't know. We need and you gotta think the Fit and X one was at the end of the day, right? That was the last set of the day, so everyone's tired. Excuse me. Yeah, so everyone's super tired, but man, seeing ghost hits. Interesting. Donahue, right? I think that was his name. Yeah. Tim Donahue. Chavi again? For sure. Chavi's is freaking hilarious. But like I said, this guy is clearly looking inside. It's like, And it's wild in that moment, though, that he just yeets the flag, and then this guy comes running in. I wish we had an angle from the other side on that one, just to see how bang bang that was. Because remember, this is in slow-mo, so. And then we got three dead players talking. But talking while dead is not a penalty, so it's always worthwhile to talk or say that's a major or something like that, because you will rarely. I've only really seen it on like divisional tournaments where the refs are being like super strict, and they'll be like, that's a penalty, and then the refs will be like, nope, that's a penalty on you, and give them one for talking. But never at NXLs or anything like that. It does always seem to be worth it to say that's a major or something like that, which is interesting, but it is what it is. Play the numbers game. Okay, there it is. I was like, why is there no sound coming through on this one? So I don't know. I can't think of any other crazy clips. I hadn't found any others to load up for today. Nothing too crazy I came across. I need to make one today. I was thinking we could maybe make one and do the tracking and stuff like that. I need a good clip. Papa shoots Malloy. It's not bad, but what day is this? Saturday. Right. Yeah, resolve for sure. Resolve all day, baby. This one has Monday tag. Oh no, hits his feed neck. Never mind. Guess we already made this one. Oh yeah, this was the Billy Madness. So this is Saturday. So what's this? The Russians. Dude, Malloy will just get way out there and just be posted and just live behind his gun waiting. I think I was looking. Here, we can go find it. I'm pretty sure I was looking at whoever was on the snake side, and I didn't flip over quick enough. But I mean, we already know how I feel about those refs. So, so is this finals or what? Oh, here's children's. So then, yeah, it's probably this point. Yeah, so I was watching go, and then it all went down, I guess. Seems I was overheating as the... Yeah, you can see him shooting at him. You can see or you can hear that I must have been overheating and whipped out the little fan there. But it was hot. Like just keeping the camera going. It was hot. It was a true test over and over to try to keep it running. Yeah, I was locked in on this action as the madness went down over there with Nick. Like I was like, what? No, me? Yes, sir. Yeah, I wish I had more. I wish I had panned over. But in that moment, I didn't feel like it was going to be that crazy. You know what I meant? Like, I saw the dude coming out like the corner of my eye, and I was like, okay, you know, this will be textbook. But this one, you know, it ends up being crazy as well. So yeah, pretty much for most of the time out there, I just picked that one spot on the snake side, and whichever I would just stay, because to run to the far side and set up to be on the side that the team I was filming on, it was just so far. So I was just out of gas, so I would just stay on the one side, and you can still film them pretty good. Wait, what? Oh, that's just him shooting his bunker. Wait, maybe not. Let's look. Let's do investigative work. Let's hit that slow-mo. Ooh, some brains. That's tough. Nate, so I'm shooting at like f20 because I want to get both players as in focus as possible. So, yeah, I'm shooting crazy f20. Usually like at least 1,000 on the shutter because I want the balls round enough, because if you go too slow on the shutter, like if you do the proper shutter speed, then the balls aren't like round enough and they're like little streaks and they're hard to track. So for the tracking, I do the faster shutter, so I'm able to track the ball and it's more put together. So yeah, like f20, but I use Sony FX3, so the second base ISO on that camera is 12,800. So that's how I'm able to get, you know, no light coming in at f20 and a fast shutter as well. Yeah, play Slayer for sure. I'm happy I just got this hooked up to my Mac and things are kind of working, so we can actually look at some of this stuff. Yeah, hostility for now. I don't know. I mean, I figure I just do what I want to watch. Like I enjoy watching the ball leave and hitting somebody. So, you know, I wanna show it how I want to watch it, and ideally. Oh yeah, that went by him and he shot his bunker. See, but that's what's cool, because like you can look, because like it looks like a ball might have hit him there, but you know, slow mo, then you can come in and look, and you can watch the ball just go by him, but then and you can tell that he shoots his bunker, because the way that sprayed off, it definitely looked like he shot his bunker. But where he was and how the balls were coming in, that could have been a glance off, and it could have broken off in a similar pattern to that. So like hits for me is all pattern recognition. Yeah, all one box right now. Some brains. It's all on my Mac. And I wasn't sure how angry it would get. I was concerned it might get a little bit angry. But it seems like we're doing okay for now. Well, like it is, I do enjoy being able to go and watch this stuff and look at stuff like this to see. So it's hang on. Yeah, let's see if we can pull them up. Yeah, M1 Max, maxed out everything with 64 gigs of RAM is what it looks like. So I forget what all that meant, but yeah, it was the best M1 I could buy at the time. With a so M1 Max, that's what it was, not Ultra. M1 Max, 64 gigs of RAM, maxed out processor and CPU, and 4 terabyte hard drive. So I mean, it's since it came out, it's been pretty great. Knock on wood, they haven't slowed it down too much, which I'm scared. That's the thing. I'm always scared to update these things because that's when the stuff starts to slow down, right? So I don't know if I want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm scared. That's where they seem to get you. But let's see if we can find any fun clips. Oh, this is a good one because this is from Sunday. This is O'Mara, and then the Hurricanes ended up winning this game. Shoots him out and stares, but they lose the game. That's kind of a cool clip though. I guess he shot him early in it. Whew. Just clips his loader. On gaming PC, yeah, gaming PCs are great. My gaming PC is now a bit outdated, but we'll fix that one of these days. But I mean, this layout, this super slow layout. You look at the teams that moved on; they all played pretty slow. Like look at like the semifinals with X Factor and Hurricanes and Impact and Uprising. I think all traditionally pretty slow playing teams. Interesting. Okay. Okay. What? Boop. Man, some of the splats in this just weren't great, though. That's kind of cool little clip. Fit. This one's marked good. So let's see what we got. Oh, I was going to say. Watch them toesies. Yeah, OBS is only using like 4%, just under 4% of my CPU right now. So that's not too bad. Graham Arnold just posted, man. Checks. Right? That was nice. That's exactly what I was thinking. I did not like it, Bondo. Oh, we got some Bondo action. Oh, where's Bondo? Bondo's Saturday. Okay, so check this out. This was an insane moment. Our boy Bondo here was playing with Beefy Boys, and I had a couple minutes as I walked up on, I believe, Saturday, or maybe it was Friday. I think it was Friday, maybe. And I saw Thorn, and they're like, "Yeah, Beefy's about to play." I was like, "Okay, cool. I'm gonna roll out and go record one of their games because I never get a chance." So I pull up and film a point. Cool. Second point I'm out there for. I think it was Daniel got a unicorn. So a unicorn is when you're reloading and you throw the pod and it has a hit, and then the ref calls a wiping. A wiping major. So 4 bodies coming off, but Bondo's still creeping around in the snake. Right? Was this Friday? This had to have been Friday, right? Or was it Saturday? No, this had to be Friday. We got to open up Friday. Bondo was creeping around in the snake and pulled off like a 1v3 or something like that. 1v4? Yeah, I don't know. Yo, what's up, Rick? What's up, Ricky? And they had no idea. It was so funny. They were just like, what? Oh, that's just getting my colors in. Oh yeah, this has to be it. Because they're like, what the hell's going on the other side? So you can see them all just walking off. All of Beefy walking off in the background. And they're all just, Patrick's like, what? Let's go. Yeah, so this is a crazy moment. They got a gross. Bondo's still sneaking around the snake. Bunker's the first dude. And then I was watching the other dudes. I was filming, I had the camera here, but I was looking over to the right, and I could tell that the guys were totally clueless. They had no idea what happened. Just look at this guy, just looking around. Found him. Oh, clapped in the head. Oh, where'd that little squirrel come from? But yeah, because I was looking, because like after a little bit, I was like, well, I don't want to just keep pointing the camera here.
Because, you know, you have a gap this big, you need to shoot it right here, and your paint's going to be about...
Yeah, right? Some brains? We needed some of that. What the heck? What's up, Lincoln?
Just be careful, because you're going to probably knock him out. You're either going to hit him, or he's going to be forced to play the outside that you taught and just cross guy. But, at the very least, you know when he's going. Because you'll see it.
Yeah, it was right when I pulled up. For sure, dude. Yeah, I'll chop it up, and there's a lot of dead time. But like the fact that you bunkered this guy scared the hell out of him is hilarious. What is this clip? Yeah, some brands I should have gone and to the good banh mi place there in Garland and bought like a ton of $5 banh mi's, sold them for $10 out there. Yeah, the contrast on the orange versus the blue is huge. Cooked them pretty nice. Where did this guy get shot? Turtle. I think I was taking photos here, so I just left the camera locked off for a second. Right? I could have made bank, dog. Could have made major bank. I know there's just always crazy moments, hostility. Usually, last year I just had to take the break because I was just gassed. But I mean, there's always potential for a lot of madness. So I mean, they're exciting too because the crowds get crazy, you know. But the year before, I think it was, I know it was Gel Stewart. He had a little Mexican standoff with a guy, and that was, you know, super fun. So they're Commanders Cup. You guys they always bring it super hard. So. They're worth being out there for. It just depends how much gas I have in the tank. Oh yeah, Gel's still playing, baby. Must have been taking photos again. Oh man. Peekaboo. Whew, so close. Dang it, I forgot to copy that clip. Thank you, Goofy Dog. Appreciate you. Let's see what this is. This is weird. What is happening right here? What is this ball doing? No, I don't know. I think that's a hit, dog. I think you shot this man. Appears to break on his knee right there. Yep. 1000%. Yup. For sure. Yes, Adam. Absolutely. Yo. There we go. What's up, Mark? Yeah, I definitely shoot an S-Log 3 so that I can have the 12,800 as the second base ISO. Yep. Definitely a hit. But then the dunking happens. I mean, it wouldn't have saved you, but dang, he missed a lot too. 5, 6 ball. Yeah, that's the look of where the heck did that come from. Yo, my man Christian, how you doing? Appreciate you. Good to see you, dog. I miss you. I miss you out there. But yeah, I appreciate you. Enjoy some dinner. Unwind a little bit as we look through some of these crazy clips. Yeah, I'll make this clip one day. We'll probably use that as like a Monday or something like that, because we can track that ball in, hitting his knee. So you shoot the guy, get no credit, and then ultimately get dunked yourself. So that's pretty Monday to me. We'll mark that pink. We mark pink for Mondays. Yeah, the good old Florida. Of course you will. It's good when they're at home, isn't it? Yep. Well, you hit the pan. I thought you did too. I don't know. When you watch this much paintball, you can tell crazy things. Anything? Oh, I like this guy's name. Oh, when you let your guard down, right? That is the biggest hack for sure. Yeah, this tournament was about 40 minutes away from me, so not as close, but yeah, whatever. I'll take it, you know. Yeah, you gotta feed the turtle. Oh man, you can't be. Oh, you can barely see him peeking out. That's a good clip. We'll mark that as a good one. Boom. Oh wait, why am I up there? Down here. And then I guess I went over and filmed on the Lone Wolf field. Shut Up was playing over here, and they got a Mercy. Right? Yeah. Like the alert, like the I'm thinking of like Metal Gear Solid. Put the exclamation point too or something. That's where my head went with it. I guess Wrecking Crew had a pretty tough tournament. I think they went 1-3. They won this game, but this was the only one they won.
Thank you.
Oh, this was a buzzer race. He knocked the button off, but I think he got it on the other end. I think Ben beat him there. Ah, dang it, cross shots. This one's marked good. What do we got? Oh, look at that. Threw a pod back to his boy. Rolled it along the ground. But he made it. A long point. This one's marked good too. So yeah, when I mark something good, there's one black frame behind it. So I have an idea that something I wanted to go back and look at happened at that point. This is the good stuff, Mark. His old DaVinci Resolve. Ooh. This could actually be a pretty good one right here. Be able to track it. Long track shot, and he shoots him a little extra more. Oh yeah. Yeah, we might have to make this. We might make this one for today. Yep. Yeah. You can get a free version of this software as well. There's a free version of DaVinci Resolve, which is fantastic. It's so good. Highly recommended. Got one. He mad.
60 seconds.
Yeah, the biggest thing. So I used to use Premiere, and then I switched over to this one, and I just changed most of my keybinds to be similar to Premiere. So it didn't take me long to learn at all. But switching from Premiere to this software was one of the best things I ever did. It's just a more stable program. Just seems like a better one. Yeah, so it didn't take me too long to learn at all. But that's because I had experience in another somewhat similar program. So we'll start with the wide. But the one thing so for me, the reason I couldn't use the free version of DaVinci is because you can't edit clips that are 4K 120. You can do up to 4K 60. But all my clips are 4K 120, so I had to get the paid version. But it's also nice because it's not like Adobe with Premiere, which you have to pay a monthly subscription for, and I do not like monthly subscriptions. So this is a one-time buy, which is huge. Yeah, which some brands just mentioned. Yep. So that helps a lot. Like if you're getting it for free, you know, why not? But but with the cost when you're getting Premiere is it's not cheap. That's why. Now a Da Vinci boy, and the colors are nice. Like being able to do the colors is a huge benefit. What in the F did I just click? Okay, interesting. Oh, no. No. What the hell? Hang on. Right. So in like for I do real estate as well. For real estate, Final Cut is kind of the king because of how easy the speed ramping is. So that makes a big difference for the speed ramping. Yeah, what in the world did I? Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Copy that, and then we'll paste the color. Okay, so I gotta redo this. Make it wide like that, and then for this, we'll go find where this guy gets shot. That's just him shooting the bunker. So boom, put a marker. That was the ball that hit him. And then we'll track it backwards. It's leaving the gun right after that frame. So we'll reset it. I think I still have it on this one. Go grab our adjustment clip. Throw it there because who knows how silly it would want to be. Okay, and then we'll mark both those. And then we will mark these. Put it there, but then we gotta zoom in. Zoom into like 5x. Boom. And this is the part. We'll see how lucky we get with a track. Not bad, but we gotta make it better. Yeah, because that first frame, it goes way off of the ball. Okay, well. So then you go through frame by frame, just bring it back to where the ball is. Keep the ball in the center. So I guess it's that ball. So yeah, you just keep the ball on the line. Go through, keyframe each one. Boop. 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 Okay, let's try it now. One of those glitched a little bit. Okay, we're gonna redo it. Let us start at 2 on the zoom. Reset all of the I prefer to do it though is to keep it directly in the center, so this will look better ultimately once I keyframe it all. Because having it straight in the middle of the frame just keeps the eye on the ball a little bit better. So let's see what it looks like. Not quite. Okay. So now we got 2 axes going. Boom. Keep it in the crosshair. So it's not hard. You just got to go frame by frame, tracking it. All right, so yes, it is this ball. So it takes a little bit of time, but honestly not that long. Like, it'd be cool if AI could do this, but you know, whatever. It's a couple minutes. And it looks super cool. And like I said, it's like how I like to watch it. So, and sometimes you get it, these ones like here, like where you don't really have to reframe much, but I like to keep them pretty close to keep it not jumping around too much. Yeah, there he is. What's up, Joe? All right, so let's see. Why did it do that? Oh, that's why. Boom. Now it should be smooth. Perfect. There we go. I believe it, some brains. I believe it. So yeah, that's how you do it. Just put the crosshair and then you just track it. Boom. And I'll put a keyframe there. One, two. Okay, now we got to go back in. And mark where these hits are happening. All right. Marker. Side of the head, marker. Was there a ball that bounced there? Yeah, that ball bounced off his shoulder right there. Tank and arm. Another one inside there. One off the arm right there. I mean, there probably is a tracking feature, but doing it so specifically for like something so small or whatever, like it just... Alright, and then we get rid of these 2 extra tracks there. Go there, get our whoosh. Whoosh. Jory hit sound. there. And then we'll slide on over. Boom. Turn off the magnet too. Let's put all our hit sounds, and then we'll put our hit riser as well after we get all these. Okay, let's check that. All right. Perfect. And then we'll go in and add our hit riser. Yeah, the contrast is super tough. And heck, even just doing it and zooming in all the way, sometimes I lose the ball and I'm like, where the heck did it go? Sometimes I end up just guessing too. Just playing with it until it looks like super, like it's right. All right, now we got the hit riser. Perfect. Right, yep, close your eyes, yep. Exactly. And we'll trim all of these. Boom. Drag this up. Add some Gaussian blur on the bottom one. Boom. Make it big. And trim the watermark to be right. And I think it's good. Dope. Okay. And we'll export this. So now I have a clip. Oh, that's lovely. Now I have a clip to post tonight. Perfect. All right. Yeah, I'll be a little bit. I was just gonna scroll through some photos as well. But since we're here, let me just airdrop this sucker to myself. Oh man, we're running out of space on this on my NAS. We only have 178.77 terabytes available. Ha! We'll look at that right now. I was gonna look at couple photos before I shut her down for the evening. Dope. So now I have it on my phone, ready to post. So let's open up. Yeah, definitely 100 MB more. All right, so here are some photos. I sorted them in Photo Mechanic, and I still need to just crop them properly in Lightroom. But here's some of the selects. Oh, we should turn off the blown highlights. I like this. This is good. Right? Yep, yep. Colors look good. It's just nailing white balance and exposure. Just get some crop going though. I like this. I can't believe it kept the focus while Dave Baines walked by there. Who's in Silos in his glasses? It's kind of cool. Whoo! Yep, exactly. That's a little bit hot. I'll have to bring that down. Look at this guy. Who is that? Connor Kelly? I like that. That's kind of cool. I like that. This is actually really cool. A lit up Trent Litta with Saransky just like, yeah. I think I was just amazed at how well it kept what my subject was. Yeah, what's up, Gabe? Oof, man, I don't know. I think it's changed. I think right now, I don't know. If I was gonna get one on the cheaper side, it would be the Nikon ZR A93, Joe. Yeah, the new Nikon ZR is pretty fire. It's like 2200 though, and you need a lens. Look at this guy. Where'd this guy come from? Oh, the bear fighter. Yep. It's like what background? It's a real thing. But like, look, if you look at these things, like we're talking like real slow-mo photos. I'm just gonna scroll my mouse wheel. You ready? Here we go. Obviously, it takes time to load them, so it doesn't keep them all perfect, but yeah, I'm bad at budget. I just research all the high end things. And then it hit the buffer. But I mean, the A93 is just wild, super fun. Oh, yeah, look at this. Here we go. Here we go. This is what you guys all came for. Slow-mo Joe. Yeah, this is all pictures. Yup, some brains. Indeed. Oh, wait, let's do... Let's see what we got. Friday. These ones need to be sorted by capture time because the numbers ran over, I believe. Who's this? Mickey. Daniel. What was that? Some brains. Yep, slow-mo photos. Yeah, I definitely miss Frazee being out there at Texas. That was a bummer. Yep, clearly I was fascinated by this guy's name on his jersey. Oh, and that's it for the beef. And then we're on the pro field. Oh, it's just so nice though. Look at that. Let's see what's dope is then you can take this, you go into DaVinci. So we're on Friday. We'll go timeline. You know, timeline, boom, boom. And then we'll make a bin. Call it photos. Then go here. Go to the NOS. Grab all 4,500 of those. Okay, bet. Bring those 45 into here. I broke them up a little bit, but you can just bring them onto the timeline, DaVinci, and boom. You got slow-mo videos that just look incredible. Oh man, that meter one right there looks sick. Wow. Right? Yeah, this is wild. But then just think, like, every frame of this we can print bigly. Every frame of the slow-mo footy we can print. And use it for video too, which is great. Yeah, some of these meter ones will be real nice. Where's that Bondo breakout? This should be cool. Have to adjust my horizon, but build a NVMe RAID off a Thunderbolt. So I've been looking into that kind of stuff recently. I know they make the RAID ones, but I just want to get like a just a housing with a nice 8 terabyte M.2. Yeah, it doesn't miss very often. It locks the heck on, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can look, like, they're all max sharp. Oof, missing? No bueno. So, oh, never mind. I'm streaming with it right now. I was like, where is my A9 III? I got quite a few cameras behind me right now, but yeah, I've been using the A9 III for the stream. Right, right. Yeah, what's up, Oz? Just winding up here. Go post this video we made tonight. Hope all is well. Hope the fam's well. But seeing those, right? Right? Yeah, it's something crazy. It's hard to believe. It is truly mind-blowing to me. Like, I can't believe that it works like that. Like, it's just, oh, you're shooting slow-mo photos. Like, I know, like, the Z9 does that too. The Nikon Z9 does that as well. But I think they're, like, smaller size because you can shoot, like, raw photos like this. I usually just shoot JPEG because I don't need to take up all that space. But it's cool. Yeah, I didn't see it out there, man. I was busy, but hiding if I wasn't working. Oh man. Yeah. Super cute. Yeah. Yeah, if I wasn't on the field, I was in the shade somewhere. usually behind the Hydra tent or in the Pro Media tent. Trying to find as much shade as possible. It's tough. It's tough in them streets. Right, Joe. Right. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I agree. But I definitely want to see Little Dude and Oz too, because it's been a minute. But there's a point in the days too where my social battery just is depleted. I have said too many words for the day. And I'm about there right now too. So, yeah, thank you all for chilling and learning. Yeah, all the sauce is in this video. So yeah, lots of good learning stuff in here on Saturday. Heck yeah. Bob, yeah, it was so hot. It was so hot. I'm sure you were just like, worried about little dude. Like, oh man, I got to get him out of this heat. But yeah, I'm happy that I can stream from the Mac. Sick. It means we can take this show on the road. I'm over the word count. Definitely over the word count for the day. So, but yeah, y'all have a great evening. Thanks for hanging out. Until next time. I don't know if I'll do next Thursday because we'll be at Disney World. So, farting it up. Hell yeah. As it should be. As it should be. I love it. Yeah, next week we'll be at Disney World. So, I could take this on the road, but we're just going to have fun. So, a ride stream. That would be like we'd do that on Instagram probably. Yeah, we'll probably just do IG Live for that or something. That'd be hilarious with Bill. That'd be super fun. But I'm going to video a lot, so there'll be some kind of video made from that. Yeah, random pop-up streams for sure. Alrighty, I'm out of here. Have a great night. Until next time. Probably 2 weeks. I want it to be every week, but gotta have fun sometimes too. So, yeah, Insta 360 on Bill for sure. In his mouth, get the crazy angles. But all right, have a great one. Peace out. Thank you. Appreciate it.